All right. Friday night, let's play a game of baseball before I gotta go to hockey. The Twinkies. Oh, we got the Brewers coming up. That'll be fun.
Last night, buried versions of a goodbye, separated by a single line. Wasted, finger on your tongue, tasteless. Are all my things still in your basement? Never see him, no, you.
Hi everyone, I'm Fran Charles. It's a beautiful night here at Progressive Field. It's the Minnesota Twins.
Oh my god, it was a
taking on the
short week
Cleveland
this
Indians.
week at work because of the long weekend last weekend, but
Fastball, strike one.
it sure as hell felt long. Good god.
Fly ball to center field. And Straw is there for the out. One away. Oh, and one. Here's a grounder to the left side. Ramirez is there, fires to first base. 2 out. Sinker paints the corner. 0-1. Hit hard, straight back to the pitcher. Into the glove, Quadro throws over to first, and he got it.
Balconies in the summertime.
Well, that was about as easy as it gets.
On the ground to center field. Buxton fields it.
Oh, Rossi.
Drilled to the right side.
So no.
Get down.
Is there. There's one, and he got him
Shit.
for the double play. Hit hard to center field.
Get out.
Got a lot of that one. A solo shot. And it's a 1-0
Well,
ball
funny.
game.
At least one of those other guys had been on base, right?
Wouldn't lie, cross my heart and hope to die.
You can't win them all. Meh. All right, Joes.
There's
Oh.
the counter. That's back-to-back home runs. And it's a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, Freddie, let's go back to back.
Fly ball, gonna be close.
Jesus.
And he slides into second ahead of the throw.
If only Rosie hadn't hit into that double play.
Hit hard to center field. And the Cleveland Indians go ahead 3-0.
Uncle Bobby B.
Down the third base line and foul. Hitting the foul territory, first base side. 0-2. Out of play. We'll stay right here. Still 2 strikes. Hit hard to the second baseman. Picked up by Blanco. Throws over to first.
Well,
and he got him.
after a
And
quick
that will
2
do it
outs,
for the first inning.
getting 3 runs out of it was victory there. Faberge eggs. Faberge.
Fastball. Paints the corner. Strike one. Not much contact there. The dribbler to the left side. Picks it up. And he got him for out number one. High pitch. Gets in the strike zone. Strike one. On the ground to the right side. He scoops it up. It's caught here with the tag. Whoa. Fastball freezes him. One on the corner. Strike one. Freezes him on the corner. Strike two. Drill to deep left field. Fires over to second. Fly ball into shallow left.
Hell.
And that drops in there for a base hit. And fires to third base.
Go home, go home.
Fastball 0-1. Swing and a miss. And he's ahead. And he goes down swinging. Strike three.
Got him chasing. Chasing like a bitch does. All right, let's get on back on the dong train here.
On the ground to right field. Kepler fields it. Checking first, and he gets back in time.
All right, Robbie, your first game in a little while.
On a play,
Should
we'll
be
stay
fresh.
right here. Nothing in one.
Hedges did really well with. I just
Fouled off.
had to
and
keep him
out
in the
of play.
lineup. Kept
Nothing
hitting
in two.
doubles and home runs, and in the last game he wasn't as great. So
Down the third base line and foul. Day at 2 strikes.
Robbie back in.
That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here.
Just
Still
making this guy
0-2.
work for it.
He struck him out swinging. One out. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. No balls.
Enough with the
one
dinking
strike.
and doinking, fool.
Fouled off. Third base side. On the ground to the right side. Picks it up. And he
Beauty.
slides into second ahead of the throw.
All right, Rosie, let's get some redemption for that first at bat.
Hit hard to the third baseman. He scoops it up.
God,
away.
he picked it up and fired it.
Down the first base line and foul. Down the third base line and foul. 0-2. Down the first base line and foul.
Just blow
Stays
that
at
one
2
off. That was
strikes.
all because it was so inside.
On a play,
Oh.
we'll stay right here. Still 0-2. Fouled off and out of play. Still 0-2. And he goes down swinging. Strike three. And that will do it for the second inning.
Cause I'm so close, I can taste it, never stop chasing. No, I'm gonna make it. I've had my doubts, tear them down quick.
I'm pissed off.
Fastball. And that's just on the corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Tough pitch on the corner, and he's ahead. On a play, we'll stay right here. Still 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. He dives, stops it at third base. And the throw in time for out number 1. Fastball, knee high for a strike. 0-1. Fly ball to the right side.
Oh.
And there's a base hit for R.B.I. Fires over.
I'm just assuming I'm being in control of the outfield, right, when it's hit that far. I'm running in.
Freezes him.
Controlling the guy that should be running out.
1 strike. Change up. Belt
Bronston
high for a
Bruxton.
strike, and he's ahead. Down the third base line, and foul. Still 0-2. Dribbler back to the mound.
Oh, what?
Picks it up and fires
the
to
fuck
first
happened there?
base. Buxton beats the throw and is safe. Fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's ahead. Swings and misses, strike 3. 2 out. Off-speed pitch, strike 1. Down the first base line and foul. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the third baseman. Grabbed by Ramirez. Arise, caught here.
All right, we got out of another one there. First inning was so smooth, and the next 2 have been a little hits each inning, you know. A little dinking around. All right, hose.
Fouled off to the third base side. Swing and a miss, and he's ahead.
I feel like it was all over that one, too. I don't know how I'm missing these balls.
Fouled
It's a
off,
setup.
first base side.
Fucking CPU. Wow.
Here's a grounder to the third baseman. He dives and stops it at third. And he beats Ramirez to the bag for the out.
Come on, Franny.
Not much contact there. The dribbler to third. Scooped up by Arise. Throws over to first. 2 away.
Joshy boy. Bats have dried up all of a sudden.
On the ground to the first baseman. Picked up by Sano. And he lines one to right field. And that's
Nice. That was a rocket, just like his first one.
swing and a miss. Strike 1. On the ground to the left side. He dives, but it gets past him. He scoops it up.
Oh shit, oh shit.
And he slides into second ahead of the throw.
He's so slow.
Hit hard to
Oh,
the second
fuck.
baseman. Fielded by Blanco. Throws over to first, and that's in time for the out. And that's it for the third inning.
She likes program hires and Fabergé. She likes role models and men.
Fastball, and that's just on the corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Drilled to the second baseman, picks it up, throws over to first, and he got him for out number 1. Strike 1. Popped up to the left side. 2 away. Sinker, strike 1. 0-2. Out of play. We'll stay right here. Still 0-2. In there, and that's a strikeout.
Oh my God, this feeling's just begun.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fly ball. This one with a chance. And Brooker is there. One away. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. Nothing in one. On the ground to the left side. He dives, stops it at third base. Away. Fly ball to right field.
Oh, man.
He pulls in the catch, and that's it for the fourth inning.
'Cause your tears are gonna dry. I wouldn't lie. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Like I said, it was a long week. That was a short week.
Fastball, strike
More
one.
steam cleaning of the carpets, big events that are going on, which
Tough
is so
pitch on the
strange
corner,
because it's summertime.
and he's ahead.
So it's just stop, right? When do we get a fucking break?
And he got him.
The answer is
strike
never.
three. One
We
out.
never get a break. Ugh, that was awful. And then, fuck.
Change up.
Like I've
Tough
often
pitch
remarked
on
on
the corner.
the
0-1.
dill holes in our building that just try and ruin our lives and dick us around all the
Slider,
time.
and he's ahead.
They added another member to their team that fits right in with them, right? Oh, fuck.
Fly ball into shallow left.
They added a new person who's supposed to be the
And
new
that falls in for a base hit. And he
shipper,
throws it to
receiver,
second.
mailroom,
Time.
loading
He's
dock person that takes care of deliveries and getting things to people and whatever.
Fastball. No balls. One strike.
And for the first month or so, the guy seemed like a decent guy. Like
Fly
talked to
ball
him a
to
bit,
right
you
field.
know, seemed all right.
Naylor pulls it in.
And then it was like as soon as he was there for a month or
second.
whatever and got comfortable, he just turned into a fucking menace. Like
Fastball. Tough
he's
pitch
just
on
always
the corner.
questioning us
0-1.
on what we're doing and how we're
Off-speed
doing
pitch.
it. You
Nothing
know,
in two.
like not just inquisitively, like, oh, why do you guys do this? I'm
Here's a
just curious.
grounder
It's
to
like,
the
no,
third
like,
baseman. Ramirez.
like
is
accusingly,
there,
like,
and he throws it
well,
to second.
you can't do this.
That's
Like
in
this
time
is a
for the
whatever,
out.
right? Like I don't like it this way. Well, it doesn't matter what the fuck you like. You've been here for a minute. You know, I'm one of the people that have been in this building the least amount of time. I've been there for 2 years already. Some of them have been there since the building opened 10, 11 years ago. You know, like don't you come in here telling us how to do our fucking job, right?
On the ground to the left side.
It's
Picks it
unbelievable.
up,
I've never seen anything
throws
like it.
over to first, and the throw in time for out number one.
And he's starting to rub everybody the wrong way. It's like now you just avoid him.
Here's a grounder to the left side.
The problem for me is that he
dives
works
and
in the
stops
basements
at
in the
third.
mailroom.
Ramirez to the bag for that
And my
out.
schedule is mostly in the basement, and I love the basement because it's the least busy floor usually.
And that one's out of play
It's
on the
cooler,
third base side.
it's quieter. You know, it's kind of my refuge. You know, in a building that's fucking insanity most of the time.
Popped up to the left side.
So now everywhere I go, he's there. He's there. He's there. He's always fucking there. He's like, oh, I got a question for you. Like the other day, he showed up at 6:20 in the morning.
Down
The
the
guy's
first
supposed to work like I think
baseline, and
8 o'clock or
foul.
something. He's
Nothing
there at
in
6:20.
one.
Comes into the bathroom and says, you know what? Do you have a few minutes? And I was like, no, I don't. I'm busy.
Fly ball to center field.
Well, I noticed this noise in the bathroom. I thought it might be some kids
Wants it,
vaping, but
gets
nobody was in there.
And makes a grab. And
So,
that's it for the
It's
fifth
the
inning.
fucking air ducts. Like, what do you want, right? Like, go tell somebody who will give a fuck about this, because I don't. You know? You don't report to me. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not fucking telling you anything. Like, just leave me alone, right? But he's rubbing everybody the wrong way. Like, everybody's saying the same thing.
Fastball,
Like,
strike
when he
one.
first got here, he seemed kind of fucking normal and like a decent guy, and now he's just
Fly ball to right field.
what the fuck, right? Like,
And it drops in. Fires over to
and
second.
even one of the trades guys, one of the service mechanics, the guy that I actually used to be a caretaker, and I replaced him
Fastball.
when I went over to our building.
Pitch on the corner.
When he went to be a service mechanic. So
on a play.
he still stops
We'll
by
stay
our building
right
for break every once in a while when he's in the area, and oftentimes he's in our building if something there needs to be fixed, right?
To the pitcher. Scooped up by Quantro, fires to first base.
And
he got him for out number one. And he got him for the double
earlier
play.
this week, or maybe it was last week.
Fastball. Strike one.
He comes in for break and he's like,
drilled
says,
to the second baseman.
So
picks it up, throws
what's
over
with the new shipper receiver guy?
for the out.
I just start laughing and I said, "Oh, you met him, did you?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, so he was down in one of the storage rooms in the basement looking for parts for something that needed to be fixed or whatever. I think it was something for the doors or whatever, the entrance doors. And he goes, "Yeah, I was fucking in this storage room looking for parts. I come out. He's coming down the hallway. And, you know, so the guy that I replaced, the guy that was looking for the parts or whatever,
straight back to
you know, he had all of his work gear on with all of our
him.
logos and everything, you know. Like, it was obvious he was an employee of the university. And here comes this new shipper receiver guy who doesn't really have, just wears pants and a golf shirt. Like, you can't really tell he's an employee, other than maybe he has a lanyard
Swing
or
and a
something
miss.
with a card on it.
0-1.
He comes trucking down the hallway when
Fly ball to left field.
when our guy comes out of the storage room.
He
The guy goes to him
and comes up with it. One away.
"What are you doing here?" And then our guy goes, he just gives it right back to him. He goes, "What are you doing here?" Right? Like, this guy thinks he owns the fucking place.
Down
It's
the
like,
third base line.
like
and
you're talking to a guy that
no
worked in this
balls,
building
one
for
strike.
10 fucking years. You know, like, you know, he's just
Checks the runner at first.
such
and
a
he gets
dickhead,
back in
you know?
time.
And so it's another person who's a completely useless idiot
Fouled off.
that they've added
and
to
out
this
of
team
play.
of idiots.
Nothing in two.
And not only that, he's in the basement. Like, I have no fucking safe place.
Drill
anymore.
to the left side. Picks
You know,
it
like,
up.
it's just-
there's one. And there's a
It's
double
just turned
play
into
to end the inning.
Like, it's already been a nightmare, but it just,
Sixth inning.
when you think, well, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. They somehow fucking find a way to make it worse. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in my life. What goes on in this building. And the head facilities guy in the building that we have, you know, problems
Strike
with.
one.
He wants to have a pizza lunch with us next week. Because he
Off
doesn't know
speed
so much.
pitch.
Maybe he doesn't know
No
some
balls,
of the night
2
people or
strikes.
some of the newer people, whatever. It's like,
There's a
like,
strikeout.
what do you
One
expect
away.
out of this? Because there's not one happy caretaker in this building right now.
Fastball freezes
Like,
him
I hope
on
you
the
don't think
corner.
you're trying to-
Strike one.
We can buy our
Drill.
fucking loyalty with free
Straight
pizza.
back to the
right? Like,
pitcher.
you have to do a lot fucking
He
better than
scoops
that.
it up.
Like, just leave us the
Now
fuck alone and
time,
stop all your
he's safe.
bullshit. That'll do the trick, right? So I'm not looking forward to that.
Fastball. And that's outside. Ball one. High pitch. Sneaks into the zone.
Oh,
Counts
so
even.
stupid.
A ball and a strike. Hit hard to third. Grabbed by Ramirez. And he throws it to second. And he beats Brooker to the
DP.
bag for the out. And fires.
I made up for my
first
little
base.
miscue there.
And there's a double play to end the inning.
All right, guys, let's get the bats going. Come on. It's late in the game, but it's never too late for a mercy. Plus, I gotta start getting ready for hockey. It's almost 7.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here.
So, yeah,
0-2.
that was the kind of week it was. Ugh, fuck.
There's a strikeout. One out.
You know what I mean? Like, just... I think there can't be any more bullshit. There can't be any more nonsense for us.
Absolutely.
Woo, Rosie. And it just keeps coming. There's not one happy caretaker. And now they're all the night shift and the afternoon shift are kind of starting to turn on each other a little bit. Like, people are getting upset with each other. And it's a team that used to get along so great before these people got in their positions and started learning things, right? It's a shame. They've just torn the culture in this building totally apart. And they have no fucking idea. They don't even care anyway. So.
On the ground to the first baseman. So
All they care about is things.
Fields it
Is the
and
things look pretty.
tosses it to first.
Not
And
if they
he
work
got it.
properly, if they're practical, if they're functional. As long as it looks pretty, it's fine. You know,
Down the third baseline and foul.
the whole
Nothing in
team
one.
of incompetence is what they are. They do have a couple younger people on,
Here's a grounder to
but
the second
they
baseman.
don't hold any
Grabbed by
influence. Right? They just
Blanco.
kind of
Fires to first base. And he got it. And
do
that
the
will
odd
do it.
jobs for them.
Seven.
If those people were to replace the idiots, things would be a lot better because they get it, right? But there's nothing they can do. One of them, who's a really good guy, hates them just as much as we do, but the poor bastard has to work up there with them. And he can't fucking
On
stand
the ground,
Feels
straight
so bad
back
for
to
him.
the pitcher.
Must be
Picks it
awful.
up, throws over to first. And
Must
the
be
throw is
awful
in time
to wake
for
up
out
and
number
say,
one.
you know, think, oh, I gotta go to that place. And I gotta sit in the same office as that bitch all day long.
Fastball,
Oh,
and that's just on the corner for a strike. Strike one.
fuck me. At least I'm
Touches the bottom of the
in the
strike
basement
zone.
or
Nothing and two.
off cleaning something, and she's not my actual boss. I don't
Hit hard to the right
actually
side.
report to
Picks
her
it
or
up.
whatever, but
Two
she thinks I
away.
do. Oh, God. But I got a
Fastball
full week
freezes
next
him
week, and then I
on the
got
corner.
two
No
4-day
balls, one strike.
work weeks in a row after that because I had to take my 2 floater days before the end of June.
Out of play. Will
And
stay
I have
right
a
here.
week of holidays
0-2.
after that, so I got 3 great weeks coming up after I get through next week. So just gotta survive the 5 days. Trust me, that's a feat.
Fly ball to shallow left.
These little bloops there.
And there's a base hit for Buxton.
He's got a couple hits on me out of that prick.
Fastball outside. Ball one. Slider, strike one. Fouled off and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. Still 1-2. Caught looking. Strike
Oh, the 8th. Guess we could score
Swing and a miss.
a mercy here
0-1.
and end it a little quicker. Man, my day at the plate started so well with a home
Here's
run.
a grounder back to the mound.
It just sucked afterwards. A strikeout and then a couple of
Buxton
wimpy
fields it.
groundouts.
Hitting the foul territory, first base side.
Come on, moron.
Drill to center field. And there's a base hit for Naylor. Great stop on that ball. 1 out.
What are you doing? I sent him to third, but then he just slowed down and started doing weird stuff. So I thought, oh, he's
Checking
standing.
first, and he dives back to the
Fuck.
base.
It's like he thought he was going to be caught and he didn't want to go.
Foul ball.
When he got there, the guy had the
Hit
ball
out
and
of
then he
play.
went. Like,
No
fuck
balls, 1 strike.
this game sometimes.
Drilled to left field. Picks it up. And he slides into second, beats the throw.
That should be run in. No.
Hit hard to the left
Nice.
side. He dives, but it gets past him. And it's a 5-0 ball game. Picks it up. Naylor scores easily.
Nice.
6-0.
Come on, Umberto.
Drill to the left side. Picks it up. Throws over to first. 2 away.
Move him over, but should be 1 out. 7-0 right now. Just one other at bat.
Fly ball to right field.
Not getting it.
And Kepler
That's not
is
nice.
there for the catch. And that will do it for the 8th inning.
Something must be cutting on. Kind of at 7 o'clock. Whatever.
0-1. Liner to left
It's supposed
field.
to rain
And it
thunderstorm
drops in.
tomorrow afternoon,
Fires
so I
over
don't
to
know if
second.
I'm going to be able to cut our lawn. But that's okay, because King of the Ring is on from Saudi Arabia at 1 p.m.
That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 0-1. On the ground to the third baseman. He scoops it up. And he beats Donaldson.
Ooh, just.
Goes over to first, and he got him for the double play. Liner to left field. Great nab on
Beauty.
that before it even started.
Well,
The Cleveland Indians.
It wasn't a Picasso,
Round
but
the Twins. The
a good
final
defensive
score,
and pitching
6-0.
wish the bats could have, the bats started well, but then we had a little surge there in the 8th. But 16 hits is still a pretty good game, but I'm used to like a lot. Yeah, look at that. 1 for 4, but at least my one hit was a fucking blast. Would have been nicer if there was 1 or 2 guys on. But look at the rest of them. Top of the line. Well, Straw didn't do too bad at 2 for 5, but then the next 2 guys, our 3 best hitters probably 1 for 4. But then the rest of them were that 3 for 4, 3 for 4, 3 for 4, 2 for 4. R.B.I went 0 for 4. Well, so that's game 139. 2 more against the Twinkies, so this was a 4-game set. And then we got the Brewers. So much fun. The Brew Crew.